A nation forged in resilience from the ashes of the 11 years brutal civil war through the shadows of Ebola, COVID-19, and the mudslide. Sierra Leone rises, but the journey is far from over. Governance strain. Youth demand more. Women demand more. 60% in poverty. But what if the solutions lie not in silence, but in dialogue? This is not another talk show. This is State of the Nation, where every voice feels change. From Freetown to Kono, we are turning debate into action. No script, no spin, just Sierra Leoneans rewriting their future together. So we bring you a movement not just to speak, but to be heard. Speak out. Hold power to account. This is your nation. This is your voice. This is State of the Nation. Only on Liberty TV on Facebook, YouTube, and on www.libertytvonline.com. Every month, the last Sunday, 7 to 9 p.m. Tune in. The nation is watching.
Una where they watch me. This na quick message on the Mpox sick na salon where they come out from Liberty Online TV. As of today, the case them na salon just they go up. But make sure so you not get this sick. National Public Health Agency don't say before what's we an all time. Avoid the push shaken and all. And not go near a person where get the signs them of Mpox. And safe, if you sabi anybody will get eye fever or rash and body, make him rush go na hospital one time. This message come to you from Liberty Online TV.
I think currently I have a thing for Vicky Remo.
Hello viewers, we don't bring different content then to you, and we know the tire for make the content then where you like. And now we dey bring fun and shorts with Adri. This na game show also your favorite celebrity, social media influencers, students, and other people to play game they like, truth and shorts, charades, riddles, and other game then where you self go learn from. This content will come to you every Sunday, 9 o'clock na net. Now all the Liberty Online TV social media platforms then.
She chose number one. She's always number one.
Period.
On top.
Period. On top.
Yeah, man.
So not miss out. Join me for laugh with your favorite celebrity and social media influencers then.
I think currently I have a thing for Vicky Remo.
Hello viewers, we don't bring different content then to you, and we know the tire for make the content then where you like. And now we dey bring fun and shorts with Adri. This na game show also your favorite celebrity, social media influencers, students, and other people to play game they like, truth and shorts, charades, riddles, and other game then where you self go learn from. This content will come to you every Sunday, 9 o'clock na net. Now all the Liberty Online TV social media platforms then.
She chose number one. She's always number one.
Period.
On top.
Period. On top.
Yeah, man.
So not miss out. Join me for laugh with your favorite celebrity and social media influencers then.
You are watching Liberty Online TV.
This is Liberty Online TV powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Orange.
They come to you live from Liberty Online TV with a stream na Facebook, YouTube, and also now a website where they powered by Orange Sierra Leone. We will bring this edition of the breakfast show to you this Friday morning. Mina Khadija Bangura.
And Mina Mabel Kaba, good morning. Today na Friday, the 18th day of July 2025. And inside this edition of the breakfast show today, if you don't follow the news, you gonna know say one pan recommendations them we come out na the Tripartite Committee then work na resolution 78 where the talk say the country forgets a nationwide dialogue for let the country go decide whose system of elections they want for the all usai the one way they right now the proportional representation where na the PR system or that of the first past the post. Well, the Tripartite Committee Secretariat don't meet with different people and different parts of the country for talk about this issue as to Salon deciding on which system of election they want for the whole. We make today inside this edition of the breakfast show. We go for can talk to members of parliament them as this election specifically go for the cover parliamentarians and local council them. Today we want for know the members of parliament them, waiting then chose and also waiting at the reason behind the choice of system of voting where them prefer for the Bina Salon. Now that's what they discussed this morning at the program.
Well, you say for the watch we and you get comments, you get question about this particular topic as the conversation and they continue for set the tone for the next election. We go be inside 2028. We don't they see outside political party them. Don't begin forget conversation as to who that go lead them party, who that go be the flag bearer. And Liberty TV, we dey for champion and conversation and they for make una the ordinary citizen and go get clear understanding what the different issues them where they happen in the country, especially issues we get for do democracy, good governance, where all day part of elections. And throughout this week, we don't get conversation them around them particular issues there. Well, if you don't dey follow what's in don't they happen, you go find out say this Tripartite Secretariat don't go around the country with the Office of the Attorney General, civil society organization them with international donor partner them. Forget consultation with the people where they say they want let the people tell them whose system of elections then go want for happen inside the next election will go be 2028 as this na part of recommendation 78 where they inside the tripartite recommendation them where the two main political party them the APC when are the opposition and the government when are SLPP with the international moral guarantor then be all a negotiation we bond the tripartite committee for look inside all the things that will be happen inside the 2023 elections where the APC say the elections not been free, fair, and transparent, and we see civil society organization them like new self being questioned that election day. So for avoid this not for happen a future elections them like the 2028 election. Now that make the conversation don't start now. And yesterday we be suicide and get a national dialogue. Now they been to many conference. We see civil society organization them we make up of plenty other CSOs them trade union interreligious council then be put a position paper when I knew been champion this position paper before we can talk to the two politicians the way they get they represent the SLPP and the APC where they set the conversation with the civil society organization new we been present a position paper as to waiting them feel say the people tell them in terms of percentage whose system of elections they want when are the first past the post and the PR system where the country be used inside the 2023 elections we been bring plenty questions them. Well, at the studio for Cantel, we waiting at the civil society organization and position paper where they present yesterday at the national dialogue. We get Charles Kef Kobai in a project manager, he come out from the National Elections Watch New, a body of civil society organization them, we make up of trade union, interreligious council and other one them, where they observe elections and don't they part of this national conversation. Then they can't tell about them position paper. Good morning, Mr. Kobai.
Good morning, Khadija.
All right, I don't give people them a clear background as to how all of this begin. It born out of the 2023 elections. But before that, the ECSL been say they want to go into a PR system go na parliament, amend the Public Elections Act, where we bring a whole lot of contention, especially from the main opposition by then sending the APC. They be even go na the Supreme Court for interpretation, but then be rule say the PR system for stand after the elections, then still they contest these particular elections where we make them go into a national dialogue. Now the same Bintumani again, we get Bintumani 3, we then get resolution, and part of the resolution are for set up a tripartite committee, then do their work, present a report to His Excellency the President. Now not time for long and looking at recommendation them. Then start with recommendation 78 for ask the question to the people them. Whose system of elections between the PR and the first past the post would them prefer? Una don't be part of this national consultation. Before we can talk about the position people una present yesterday, what do una pull from the people then?
So thank you very much for that background where you lay. It make sense. Go a bit backward also for deepening that background where you give. Because after the 2023 elections, una all know say new been pulled in report on the election in SSF, and we also pull we own recommendation them on the observation we will do on the 2023 elections. We come out with 43 recommendations there, and one of the recommendations will be on the type of system law decide as a country which kind of system we want for continue for use, so that we know grab one morning like I be happen for the 2023. We just see in a social media post for say Salon election PR would they use district block proportional system. And so one forget a constructive way of engaging around with elections. So new being profile a recommendation say we go want for let government get a deepened conversation with the citizenry of this country as to which kind of system they want as Sierra Leoneans forget the election. And fortunately also for we, when the tripartite recommendations they come out, one of them recommendation, when a recommendation 78, also they speak to the same thing. When you may don't profile your own recommendation months before the tripartite recommendation committee pull your recommendation. So at the end of the day, we realize that this now a problem, because if new we based on your observation we come out and project this kind recommendation. The tripartite we meet when a group of the opposition, APC, and then the ruling SLPP, and then the international community will be there as guarantors. The SSLC they need say, yes, we need for look at the electoral system. It means we are justified also in we recommendation will pull. So fast forward, new bin don't begin get this conversation with colleagues, civil society leaders in the country. I can remember far back November 1 and 2 last year, Newbie also convened civil society there for make we discuss how we as civil society go play a role in paving the pathway for law get genuine democratic conversation and genuine democratic reforms, so that at the end of the day, we country go emerge from this quagmire we will be experienced in 2023. So we been get for make a position paper also or a communique we'll present to the chief minister, and the chief minister been welcome the idea of the civil society. In fact, na him begin the keynote address, and we will get speaker. Now that kind program will get a fly out, and all thanks to him at the end we will all be don't feel say a no good day. He come on from the airport, he just go direct na the hall, he go give him keynote address, because himself according to him that then conversation are very important, and government need for give the kind attention where the conversation need. So fast forward, we also designed, say we need forget we own national dialogue of civil society and form a position paper will go engage government on, because the chief minister been done promise say they're ready for work with civil society in terms of waiting we self think say for inform the own process. So we engage the Attorney General and Minister of Justice, the current one, Honorable Alpha Cisse, a very much be open for get conversation with we. Now I say, okay, when I go meet, whatever decision when I get as civil society, when I form a position paper and present it to my office. We go inform the national dialogue where government get forget. Where na in and the chief minister they spearhead that one day. So now that bring about new convening a civil society national dialogue. We happen on June 11 and 12 na Sierra Leone Bank Complex. And so we bring 150 organizations together. If you don't know the composition of New gets 450 registered civil society, CBOs, interreligious council, trade unions. So New na a composition of many shades of civil society will form that coalition. And so we invite many of the shades of opinion for CAM. Some of them are umbrella body they're waiting inside New. So we invite the leadership of the umbrella, then come to that conversation for 2 days. For 2 days, we converse and deepen our engagement around which kind of system where we as Sierra Leoneans want for see. We get bike riders then they. We been get keke riders and been dede. We been get tire-based youth learners and been dede. So it was an open conversation. Nobody no go under way go tell you say no talk, because there was a panel where they allow every participant for come and sit down in a fishbowl conversation like this. So we sit down in a round table, a round chair, table not be dede, and then you give your own view. Which kind of system you as a participant we can represent your own voices. Waiting on a want. So it was a healthy kind of conversation from the civil society. But you go realize, even though government, and then they'll use 2-track to the electoral system, when we got to our own conversation, it became a 3-track approach system. We been get participants that we been there for first past the post, and we been get participants that also we project, say, no, let's get hybrid system. We don't use first past the post when I the longest time we don't even use Sierra Leone since independence. And then after 1990, from 1996 to now, we don't also intersperse the first past the post and the proportional representation. Then to system, we don't use a system in the 6 elections we don't use from 1996. So each one 3 times, the other 3 times within 1996 to now. 22 years of our existence as a democratic state when they reintroduced democracy in Sierra Leone. So, but then, this other group of people say, no, we want hybrid system. We don't look at first past the post, we don't look at PR system. We think so for match the 2 and look at the good part of the PR and the good part of the first past the post and make sure say we embed them into the electoral system. We'll go get an easy access for grants to citizens. And then there were those who say, now PR want. But above all, the first past the post, they get a huge appetite from the participants, where 57.9% of participants say, no, we want the first past the post for be now we electoral system, so that because now in citizens, according to them, like go verbatim to the position statement.
Being that the discussion is a majority in the room, being decided and prefer for Lady Konski go with the first past the post system of elections. What's gonna be the reasons then we didn't give? Because currently we all know say the past election the Konski being used the PR system. What's the reason we made them prefer the first past the post?
Good. So according to we conversation, participants say the first past the post is easy for understand by citizens. You go now the farthest part of this country, people that don't use to this, it has become an electoral culture for say now first past the post, because from independence something we don't they practice for long. People they come understand them, they used to them, and according to them also, this they make citizens they directly choose their own leader. When you want power, the candidates get for go down to them, now the constituency get for go campaign them. At the end of the day, now the citizens then they directly choose who that they represent them for go parliament or for go na local council for represent them. So for them, this kind of system then prefer them because it they also bring the citizens and the parliamentarians they're very close in terms of development engagement. The MPs then they go visit them. Then they engage with them, then they tell them which kind of development program they want for do. They say they involve in them. Another one where they advance at that, they're easily able to verify the results at constituency level. once we do first past the post election, the moment they don't publish the results na the police station, citizens are not able to collate them because the results are readily available and they're able for collate them. They're able to know exactly who that win na this constituency even before do the clean. So for them, that kind of system, it lay a lot of apprehension to rest. It lay a lot of acrimony to rest. That's not the reasons why they advance. But for them, for the PR system, they say the experience with the 2023 PR system, it make them not even think say PR good for them because it be challenging. Then come with a closed list system. The political party they all not ever get consultation with the people there. Some political party then they citizens according to participant memo, citizens they don't choose their own candidates there at a primary level. Party still go change that. Say then are these candidates now they want for represent them. Where the citizens they not being get no bearing as to the selection of that candidate there for representing that district. So for them, the representatives then detach from the people. Even when they don't take power, then they will come back to them and engage them. You citizens they also complain at the dialogue. They don't even know the MP them. They don't even know some of them councillor them. Some say some ward then they where you go, where you get plenty councillor, where other ward then they not get councillor. Some district then they where the section of that district go get multiple MPs, where another side they will not get at all. But with the first past the post, they say that equal representation. Every constituency gets one representative with a representative. So at the end of the day, in the country in electoral geographical makeup, every constituency gets somebody for represent them. Not as it is so now with the district block proportional representation. If you go back to parliament, you will realize some other places than they will not even get representative directly. And again, for the PR, they say the PR in other forms are the fact that it don't take away that participation where citizens that they get in the councils at ward level, ward committee level. Today, the ward committees have been dysfunctional. So because of that, development also know they happen in a way where it they happen. First, at that ward level, now the committee that they get equal representation of woman and man at the ward committee level, where women self get invoice for inform the development where they want to happen at the council. So every council meeting will be they happen, their ward committee representative there. Then they invite them for go sit down for waiting the council then to do. Even the development plan, they begin at that ward level. But you know they happen so today. So for them, these are the challenges where they experience with the 2023 district block proportional representation. We make they not think say na a system we good. Now make if you see by the vote, now 10.5% of participants that will be there at the hall say they want PR system if they improve on. That's if they're in a conditional. They say one time if they improve on the system and the understanding of the citizenry for the PR.
Based on this consultation and the percentages we wanna get from this conversation on all with the citizens them, it clearly shows say the people that wanna talk to us of that time day, it's either they don't understand the PR system or they understand them but they prefer the first past the post system of elections. The Tripartite Secretariat as well don't go around the country, within their own data or statistics based on the people the way they consult. How una go ensure say as a civil society organization, not to just una day inside, this is a collective of civil society, trade union, inter-religious council. Una engage with the relevant authority them for ensure say waiting the people they want, it reflects na the next election.
So for we as an independent electoral observer group, we don't represent the voices of Sierra Leoneans since 2002. Government can, government go. New imposition has always been that of the voice of the people for shape the democratic process in our country through transparent, credible, free, fair elections. We go always play our own part for collaborate with government and government institutions, the parliament, the councils, for make sure say we get the voice of the people in a way where go be satisfactory. Not only they come out with a final statement, but we go help for inform that process there. Now that make we very much grateful to some key government establishment that we really don't give we the leverage for make sure say we're able to engage on this process. The office of the Chief Minister and the office of the Attorney General and the Tripartite Secretariat were coordinated by Mr. Agulukata. You know, we don't hold series of sessions with them. They don't ever try for micromanage, waiting now with conversation, waiting for we own conversation. Then give we free hand because we are independent body them. Follow go and converse and inform them as to what they come out from we. So we go push through waiting at the voices of the people. We go work with them. At the end of the day, for make sure say Sierra Leone really get waiting the people then desire.
Charles, I ask you this question because we all don't in this country. Immediately after the 2023 elections, we see USAI government and other organizations discredit new for the role una play inside the 2023 elections because una come out and bring una own percentages una being gas of that time. They will say that particular election they suppose for go into a rerun. The relationship been sour between una and ECSL. We don't host one per una coordinator them when a Reverend James Lahai. It talk them clearly. So now, if una still they participate in them process there, in them conversation there, where they set the pace and the tone for determine the system of elections where the country go all in 2028, how una voice go be relevant and data them where una don't begin for produce, so taking into consideration and discredit una data inside 2023 elections?
I'm glad not to citizens being discredited with data. You go expect say any system would I benefit, you go tend for justify why that thing they for benefit. But the citizens and we largely we knew they represent. They don't ever discredit the work of new. And I tell you, central government don't ever discredit the work of new. Now I make them they collaborate with we even up to today. So once people then they think say ECSL and new no get good relationship. Well, in any partnership, sometimes even married man and wife, then go get misunderstanding at us. But I don't preclude the fact say they don't need each other. The fact remains, new need the ECSL in the work way they do. The ECSL also need new in the work way new they do. So we just believe say, before they reach 2028, that thing where people believe say new and ECSL not get good working relationship, it will be a thing of the past. Because people then the way they work on the background for ensure say we really get better understanding for push that relationship. But I don't want to delve more into that because not none the focus of the conversation. But the fact remains, we get Chief Minister, we don't support the process of civil society engaging around this conversation. We don't get the Minister of Justice and the Attorney General, we don't they also get involved in with conversation. So it tells you government, institution and establishment, it highly recognize the work of new for make sure say inform the citizenry and also take what in the citizens and then they discuss and bring and come to government and let government also look into it for make sure say it help for shape whatever decision then they take as a government on the elections.
In this case, Charles, the position paper with the CS to the end of poll yesterday from the consultation dialogue we una been get with a population of over 7 million, una been you see una been get over 100 people at the hall. We might not represent the larger number of people in NAS alone. Then people in the hall, how una get them? Because Freetown alone cannot represent people in the provinces. How una choose who that's for the among the 100 people?
Thank you very much. You know, new they across this country, we they from chiefdom level. All the 490 chiefdoms within this country get one representative with they will call them focal person. From there at district level, we get 12 teams where they work on at 12 organizations like the district team. We get more organization in the district or at the top of the coordinating team. Now 12 per district. So we get 17 districts because of bonds. We turn bonds into 2 districts because of the riverine area. So at the end of the day, from there, we structure go to the regional level. We get the regional coordinating team where a secretary and a coordinator. Then we can at the national. So new not based only that Freetown. So when we they do with selection, we also factor that there. In fact, we take this team beyond new. The conversation not to be just registered new organizations. The district representatives will carry it. Now they one they will call civil society district chairman and chairwoman. Now they will bring where they are elected at their district level by the company CSO them. So we they call whether not the district leader in this place, we get all the list of the one they across the various districts them. Now so we get in the first place, we be one forget more than that. Now funny constraint be make. We be one forget each district for same way, one woman, one man. One woman, one man, because we knew that's how they operate. In all we structure, we always give preference to woman the voice and woman the representation. But unfortunately, it not been be so. But for the representation, now the CSO chairman and chairwoman they now then come. And then we also draw from attire base. We draw from Keke. We draw from Okada riders. They were all there in the hall. In fact, one such voice will be very strong and vociferous at that place. Now been the Keke Rider, the president of the Keke Rider Association. Where in the push for the first past the post, again reasons them. He said, well, one thing where the PR don't rob we off, he said first will get first past the post, where election they come. If that MP no be don't do better it, because he wants for let they re-elect him. He go can now that last 2 years go do development at the place so that people go see him and remember him. He said that way at least citizens they not go lost throughout in time. At the end of the day, left to citizens now. If that 2 years now you be fiscal for benefit, if you for renew, we renew. If we not they renew, citizens go determine that day. They say, but the PR rob that off from them because then one way they come, not so then they choose them. Now the party. Now, few people in the party leadership, now then they select them people then they at the end of the day. So for them, it really not good for their representation. But new, we come for give the three various views so that the public will understand that in this conversation, I'm glad the way Khadija you asked that question, whether I understand some people. Yes, some people then they, in fact, one of the reasons why they advance that, the PR come into being at a point where nobody not ready for herself. At the doorstep of the election, now the PR can. And so for a system like that, will be so cumbersome, when a closed list, even the candidate they not able to understand the way how they come about with the final list, we go na ECSL. We saw in the East where one woman way he go na social media say ECSL call and say can't take your certificate, now you win election. By the time when they can in particular and say no, not to you win that election, then another person na winner. So there was confusion about the PR self. Even they will participate in the process. The PR also, by participant, they say we're not able to get independent candidate then. In the last parliament, we've been got few candidates and we come out from independent background. They come then in a parliament, they play significant role for make sure say they shape the debate between the ruling government and the opposition there because then are independent people there. This PR not able to allow that one day. They're not in a parliament, they're not in a local council. So, in a democracy, we forget democracy and democratic process where they make room for accommodate all the voices and the independent voices, people that we want for belong to political parties. Some people then this illusion with the two leading political parties, so they don't want for belong there. They prefer for be independent. We forget a system where they encourage independence. They also complain about the threshold. That the threshold be so high that now only APC and SLPP benefits 11.9% threshold. So at the end of the day, you realize now only SLPP and APC go parliament. Then party then way